I just realized I didn't have my mic on the entire time I was recording. Well, okay, so I guess I'm just gonna explain everything 'cause the mic did not work. Pretty much just create a bullet class, and then we're using that here, doing some stuff. We got text rendering in the engine, so I added that here, and then it should show it up when I play. This is gonna be the little bullet test. The line renders. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to make line renders like shoot or whatever. So like that. We're gonna use on collision inner and try and make like a damage system sort of thing. Okay, so recompile this. Um, what was that for? On create. What about it? What player one failed to on create. Uh why is that? Bullet? I'm not sure. I don't know if it like can't find an entity or something, but it shouldn't crash because of that. I think I added exceptions for that, hopefully. So it'll just like print out no reference exception or like entity not found, something like that. So what is this called? Oh, it's just called sprite. Yeah, that's probably the issue. Bully. Nice. Bullet. Yeah, that was probably the issue. Well, uncomment this. I'm almost certain that's what it was. So, yeah, I was trying to find that. Recompile. I didn't lose any progress. Line renders, no, again. Must have not saved it. Kind of unfortunate that the mic didn't even turn on the entire time. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't just add an exception for get entity by name or whatever, because I did for like get component or whatever. So, well, you know what? Where's the bullet? Oh, okay. Yeah. Remember force didn't add. Force doesn't add a lot, and then also on top of that, we need to teleport it to the player's position. So we're just gonna do vector 3 player position. This dot translation equals player position. This dot translation. And then what we'll do is just do vector 3 x plus small amount, so it'll be slightly in front of the tank. Okay, this should work. All right, try this, I guess. Nice. Okay, what are you trying to find? 0. Of course. Okay. To be honest, I don't know what causes this bug. I've seen this bug before, testing things out. I don't know, like, does this happen every time? Yes, okay. So, probably I did something stupid in the scripting. What if I comment this out? I don't know what the cause of this bug is, and I'd like to find it because it's really annoying. I hope we didn't lose progress. I'm pretty sure I saved it though. Hopefully they have line renders. Why did they not? Oh, you know what? I don't think line renders are serialized. That's probably what it is. Hold on, I'm gonna try. Hmm. Yeah, that's almost certainly what it is. 'Cause I don't remember adding that. We'll just do this. Yeah, that can null reference exception. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and add the line render thing here because I need it to save. Yeah, it's not here. That's what I thought. Okay, where are the renders? Sprite render. Okay, if entity dot has components line render 2D, or it's just line render. Out YAML key. Um, yeah, I haven't added it. Okay, out YAML begin map. Okay, auto reference render component equals entity get component render. Okay, and then YAML key. So we need to do the different properties now. What are they? What is line render? Position 1, position 2, and color. That's it. Okay, that's pretty easy. How do we do vectors? Let's look at this. Okay, might just be. Okay, you just do it like that. Okay, we'll do color line render component dot color. Pretty sure there's like an overload for that or something that I added. And then we don't need all these if checks because that's specifically for that one. Do this and then pause 1, pause 2. Okay, and then we'll just in map. This is a pretty simple component. Okay, and then we need to do the deserialization when we load the scene. So down here, auto line render components equals entity line render component. Make sure I spell that right. And then if line render component auto at or line render component LRC equals deserialized entity dot add component line render component. And we'll do sort or LRC dot color equals line render component dot as glm vec4 pointer, maybe no. I don't think it's pointer. Yeah, it's not pointer. Okay. LRC dot plus 1 equals line render component plus 1 as glm vec3. We'll do the same thing for pause 2. Alright, I'm pretty sure that's it for serialization and deserialization of line render. So try that. I was confused because I was like, why does it keep deleting my line render? I'm pretty sure I saved it. Okay, let's add these for the last time. Go away, NVIDIA, please. Okay, and then line render -50, -50, and then we'll go back to tank 1, -50, -50. Okay, save. Close out. Run it again. Hopefully it didn't delete them. No crash, so hopefully it's good. Yep, there they are. Okay, so I can run this now, and it shouldn't give me the freaking bug. Where in the world is that? Pretty sure it's supposed to teleport, but it doesn't look like it's teleporting to me. I might turn the music down just a tad bit. It's kind of loud. Let's turn this down to like 0.3. Okay, that's a lot better. Where is the bullet? I must just refuse to move because of the... Or no, I removed the shoot method, didn't I? Yeah, that would be it. Okay. We gotta figure out what's wrong with this. Let me comment this out first. That might be the issue. I hope it reloaded. Bullet. Yeah, okay, there we go. So, it's moving. I'm guessing this is the bug. I'm not sure what about it is. I'm not sure what's wrong with it is what I'm trying to say, but it seems to be an issue. Or at least what caused it last time. Yeah. No entity. Oh, scene doesn't exist. Well, if it's supposed to return if the scene doesn't exist. Oh, the entity scene. What in the world? Oh, this has not been created yet, has it? Hold on. What the heck just happened? Let me hit that again. Okay, so UUID of 0. Why is that? Where is the actual method? I'm gonna break it right here and see if the one passed into the function is actually 0. I don't know what's up with the UUIDs. It's really annoying though. Okay, so put that over there. Well, this is gonna be impossible to test, but why don't we just assert false here? When, like, let's assert. Well, I don't know. It might not let us view the entity ID. Not cool. But yeah. Well, no. Okay. So the one passed in is actually 0. I mean, look in the method. Make sure we're actually passing in the correct one. I mean, yeah, ID. Excuse me. Let's do throw. Well, if I throw something, then it's gonna just crash mono. There's no like debug break, is there? No. Let's just do console write line question mark. Okay, control B. Try and debug this. So did it write that to the console? It did not. Well, that's Git. I put it in Git though, didn't I? Let me put it in set. Really don't know what's wrong with this. Okay, yes, it did. Okay, so I don't know if this is like a mono thing. I tried to reinstall mono, that didn't fix it because I've run into this bug before. It's not a memory leak as far as I can see. I ran a CRT debug on it and it didn't say that I caused, like, my code did not cause any memory leaks. So I don't really understand. I'll fix it later. I'll just have to work around it for now, probably. Hmm. I guess I mean, we could just, I guess you could just go in here and then do, um, before you shoot, you could do m_bullet dot translation equals this. We'll see if this works or not. This also may crash it though. Yep. Uh, it's interesting. Like, does this have a valid entity ID to begin with? I wonder if it does. It may, like, because if it doesn't have one to begin with, then it's, because the entity's ID is 0 by default. So I wonder if it's not, like, had the constructor called on it or something. I don't know. Like, it's not been initialized somehow, if that's possible. Yeah, because this is not, like, the thing is, it's not on an entity. Like, this class itself is not on an entity. It's just an instance of it. It's just inside of um player one. So I wonder if, since it's not, like, it might not be created. So if I go into here, if you go into like scene, it's either scene or script engine. I don't remember. It's like entity. Yeah, here, I think. So yeah, I wonder if this is not being called on it, because if that's true, then it would just still have an ID of 0. So I'm guessing that because it's not being, like, it's not on an entity, that it's not being created, therefore it doesn't have a valid ID and it's just 0. So I think we can work around this by just doing this. Let's do that. That should work fine, because that's what I'm gonna guess that that's the issue, is that it just doesn't have a valid ID, because that would explain why it's having 0 passed into the function. Oh, that's definitely something to look into for me to fix. There we go. Okay, so no more crash. But also, I have no idea where the bullet is. It's okay. You may not be able to reset it. I mean, you can see it like flickering in the bottom of the screen. I don't think you can reset it with rigid body on it. Like, you might have to I don't know how we're gonna do this, to be honest. I think I'm gonna close this out because I just changed the scale. Because I need it to be, well, actually, doesn't Box 2D have a method for, like, moving, like, a teleporting rigid bodies? Let me look at that for a second. Like, if I go in here, um, on physics 2D start, like, I'm pretty sure it has, like, uh, body, position. Maybe not. I thought you could, like, teleport this. I don't know. Let me look at the documentation. Box 2D docs. Okay, so if I switch this over here, um, see, like, Box 2D teleport body. I thought there was a method to do this. Like, set transform. Okay. Okay, let's look at this. Okay, yes. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted. I knew that there was some sort of method. I forgot to switch the scene back over, but all I did was this. Um, as a method set transform. So yeah, that's what we want. Because when we're trying to move it, but the physics doesn't want us to, it's just gonna glitch out. So I think we probably need to add a method in scripting that lets you move it with Box 2D. So let's do that. Rigid body. Where is this? We'll just put it at the bottom of all the rigid body methods. Okay, static void rigid body 2D component underscore set position UUID entity ID. There's no point of having a get function for this because the get would be the exact same for this as it would the entity one, so there's no point in that. I'm pretty sure this probably has a flag. GLM vec3 pointer. Or this is gonna be a vector too, because Box 2D doesn't do 3D positions. Why are there two spaces there? Okay, copy this. Or actually this whole thing. Body set transform. Sorry about that. Okay, so I think we have to do v2 vec2. Okay, let's do this. Let's copy and move, I think. Okay, let's do position x position y. I don't know why I'm trying to dereference this. What the heck? Okay. That should work fine. And then actually, if we're moving it with a rigid body, I think you can, like, set a direction and move it in that direction. So we shouldn't have any problems with, like, the rotation issue. Dang, the stream's already an hour and 12 minutes long. Or that I've been recording because it cut out. It's 42 minutes on this one. Cut out earlier. Okay, so, or that doesn't even have a, or maybe it does. Yeah, or no angle. So it doesn't have a flag. We'll just do float angle. So I guess we can use this and then just apply force to it if we wanted to do tilt. Okay, I'll just pass an angle. Let's go down here and then set position. That should fix our issue. Or we actually do need to go to internal calls. Rigid body. Copy this. This will be void. External static void. Set position. Dealing entity ID. Ref. Vector 3. Position. And then we'll do float angle. Okay, and then we'll go to components. Where's rigid body component? There it is. Okay, scroll all the way down. And then we will add public vector 3 position. I mean, you could, like, maybe if, I don't know why you would do this, but you could put a get here and then just return the transform, but there's no point in doing that when you could just call transform.translation, and get that way. I mean, it does the exact same thing. So I'm not going to add that. I'm just going to have a set. Let's do internal calls dot rigid body 2D component set position ref value. This is entity.id. And then ref value. And then this may have to be a method. Yeah, this is gonna have to be a method. Void set position. Float or vector 3 position float angle. Okay, and then we'll do ref position angle. And then yeah, that should be good. And this needs to go public. Okay, that looks good to me. Excuse me. Okay, so I think we should probably try this now. See if this works. I'm gonna go back to our project. And then let's do m_bullet. Or actually this is in the shoot method. Okay, let's do dot or we need to do rb dot set position. For now, we're just gonna do the position and then 0 for the angle. And that doesn't equal anything. Okay, compile this. Okay, hopefully this works. We'll run this. Hoping to work correctly the first time. There we go. Nice. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to. Well, minus that, but so these don't have colliders, which I sort of forgot about. Maybe we should add a collider to the wall. That would make some sense. Box collider. Body, and these don't need to be dynamic. Okay, so all I gotta do is just add colliders to these. Okay, push body, box spider. So yeah, that's exactly what we want. I think what we should probably do though is reset the velocity every time because it might be able to build up. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Probably fine. But the idea is that you shoot this at a super duper high velocity, and then you just set wherever it hits at. So like if I hit this tank right here, or that, then it'll just put this into the line there. So we'll just increase this to like some absolutely ridiculous amount. And then what I can do is I can do public, or how do you do this? Private void on collision enter. I think this is how you do it. What is it, like hit info? Yeah, hit info. I made this a long time ago. I haven't used this in a while. And then there's like hit info dot, what is YA? I have no idea what this is. Insta hit. So what in the world is that? Read only float. I think this is what this is trying to be. It's like x1, x2, y1, y2. I think that's what that is. So I can get the position of it or whatever. And then you can get a reference to the entity that you hit. Maybe get component or something. Like, what is this then? Oh, okay, that's the entity ID. Okay. So you can construct an entity from that and then, do stuff on it. So I think what we're going to do here is, I guess we'll have to, line render component. We might just have to hold the reference to line render inside of bullet as well as player one, or like we might have to pass this in or something for create. Public line render component lr equals or sorry, this needs to be like this will be LR and this will be line render, then LR equals line render. Okay, and then what we can do here is LR dot position 1 equals new vector 3 hit info. We'll have to just see which one it is. I think it's XB and YB, but we'll see. XB hit info YB and then 0.0 because there's no Z position. Oh yeah, you have to set positions, and we have to do both of them anyways. Well, no we don't, but what I'll just do is this dot translation. Or actually, that's going to crash it because no entity ID, so we've got to do that. Although not going to lie, calling find entity by name every single time you shoot it, it's probably kind of inefficient. But, it doesn't really matter, to be honest. It's fast, and like the game engine's so fast it doesn't really even matter. We'll just test this out. Hopefully no crash occurs. No argument required. Oh. Line render. Needs to be this. Okay, I'm also just gonna console log this, or editor log. Let's just do on collision enter. Line render. Or bullet, sorry, I don't know how I did line render. Build that. Okay, and then Go back here. Not getting anything in the console, which is not very promising. Let's try it on like the tank, just to make sure that this works. Like the method works. I mean, 'cause I'm almost certain that this works, and I've added it on collision. Enter hit info, and then let's just do editor.log working or something. I don't know. Yeah, there we see. I don't understand. Because if I smack it against the wall, you can see that it's gonna do that. Because I don't think it matters that it's private. I mean, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, it's still not gonna do anything. This may be like a thing where it doesn't pick up the rigid body on this. Because again, this isn't created like when you start it. It's just an instance inside of player one. So it may not, like, I think if I had like on create, probably wouldn't even do anything. I mean, we could just kind of hack this in. This is probably not the best way to do this, but it does work. I'm gonna just do this, and then what I'll do is line render. I'll remove this. Okay, and then set positions, find entity by name. Okay, so this should work, I think. But it's gonna do issues it's not picking up when the bullet hits, which is kind of a problem. But is there a script on the bullet? Because that would be kind of dumb if there. Yeah, okay. That's kind of dumb. We should just put the bullet on I mean, we should just have like a. I'll just call this a runtime bullet or something, so we can get that on collision. Enter. CS. Okay, and then all we're gonna do is just have this. We'll just do using crystal, and then class runtime bullet, and then all we'll have is this, and maybe like a line render component LR would create line render component line render LR equals line render. Oh, hit my mic. Okay, line render. Oh, this has to derive from entity, doesn't it? Yeah, there we go. This is LR. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so now we don't need this goofy thing. I'll just go back here, save this first, and then on bullet, I'll just add script runtime bullet. And I need to recompile, don't I? Okay, there we go. Oh, that was quick. What went wrong? Invoke on collision inner. So it tried this, and this failed. This thing right here. I'm gonna put a breakpoint here, and then make sure that stuff is not like null when it hits, because you can see it hit the wall and then crash. Or I didn't even save it with the bullet, did I? With the class on it. Script. Runtime bullet. Okay, so now when that hits the wall, none of this should be like null or anything. Let's look at this. These all seem to be valid. Like the method seems to be valid. The instance seems to be valid. So what is this going to do? Invoke collision inner. Wait, I was on the wrong invoke method. There's multiple of these. Where's the on collision inner? What did I add a breakpoint to? It's not even the correct method. Okay, what was null? Well, looks like we're gonna have to do some more debugging. Fun. I mean, this is definitely created. It runs. I mean, we can check, but I'm certain that it is because it's on an entity. Maybe we can do void on create editor dot log runtime bullet on create. And I'm pretty certain that this is created. Yeah, there we see. So, I don't know why we're doing this. Doesn't have to exist. This can just be this dot translation. I'm gonna comment this out. I think this is almost certainly the issue. Yeah, let's see, now it doesn't have any errors or anything. Let's see, let's check hit info. Let's check some of these properties. Hit info, and we'll do hit info, just the ones we're using. Maybe it'll crash on these, I don't know. Hit info dot yb file. Clear this. Nope, no crash. And actually, yeah, that's correct, I think. Well, the position doesn't look quite right, not gonna lie. What the heck? I don't know what's wrong with that. Um, I mean, it has to be with set positions, then. I don't think it's this dot. I mean, I don't know why it'd be this dot translation that's breaking it. Let's go into script blue. Let's go here. And then breakpoint there. Or no, that's not even the right method. Line renderer. Set position. Okay, let's do these. See what's wrong with them. Okay, just step through the whole thing. Scene is valid. Entity seems to be valid as far as I can see. Yeah, I don't see the issue. So does it work or not? In the world. I don't know. It's a little bit confusing. Well, I mean, did I comment that out? Let's comment this. And then let's try this. Oh, you know what? I bet the one that we stepped through was the one that was valid. Let's go back and step through it again. Because this time I commented the other one out. Make sure all these are valid. If it even gets there. So setting the position before I even... Hold on. I didn't recompile, did I? I don't know what's wrong with this. I keeps... Something with this line render is very wrong. Okay, I did recompile. Yeah, something's very wrong with this line render. Maybe you should have like a try catch here. I don't know. That's an idea. I mean, like, just for a second, let's try that. to try this catch. Wait. E. It's like a CD exception. But this isn't throw. I don't know. Let's just debug break here. Or assert false. Let's try this. So I'm curious to see, is this gonna crash this time? Yeah, it still does. Well, that's completely useless then. I think it's because C doesn't have exceptions, so since it doesn't throw anything, like it doesn't call or do the throw keyword or whatever, it doesn't actually, like, there's nothing to catch because there's no exception to begin with. Really don't know what the problem is with this. What if we do curious because of entity IDs? Public hit info. Why don't we just do this? Info equals, yeah. And then in here, when we shoot, we could do if find it by name bullet, I get components super inefficient, runtime bullet, uh, or dot info equal to null, so it doesn't crash. Or wait, why am I doing this? Dot as. Yeah, that's it. Okay, why can't you check this against null? That's strange. Like, can you not just set this to null? No. The non-nullable. Okay. Uh, okay, that's super weird. Not gonna mess with that, but whatever. I guess it always has to be a valid reference. In that case, we don't even have to do the if check. Let's just do underscore bullet dot, or we could do that underscore line render dot set positions. Find entity by name. Bullets as runtime bullet. This is almost a 2-hour long stream. I'm gonna have to cut it short if stuff doesn't start working. Info. Okay, this probably will still crash, not gonna lie, but we'll see. I don't know if it's the method itself or the arguments that I'm passing in that are causing it to do that. Tank game. Okay. Well, I mean, the position's not correct. Not even close, but, well, yeah, it's not even close. The Y is completely off. The X seems to be fine. I don't know what the heck is wrong with the Y. Well, no, it's just completely screwed up to begin with. Well, the hit info dot position thing is definitely screwed up. I don't know. That's strange. We'll have to, it might be relative to. I wonder if it's relative to the object that it's on. I don't know. Like if the Y position, because if you look here, if I shoot it like that, no, because it's below. Okay, it's just completely messed up. Move that too much. Where is that? It's in here somewhere. Scene. I think it's in here. I don't exactly remember physics. Yeah, this is what it is. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, I left some to-dos here or something and then just like forgot to remove them. Entity 1 is the thing we exit. Entity 2 is the thing with the script. That's funny. Okay, so it uses the body data to get the UUID. And then where's the position? What the heck? Like where does it get hit info from? What in the world? What's this method? Okay. No, that's not correct. Alright, here it is. Get fixture B, get body position. That's probably not the best way to do that. We might should just pass in two entities and then get their positions like the crystal way and not the box 2D way. I don't know. I don't know why box 2D is being like that. Fixture A. What is this then? Where's this used at? Again, go back here. Entity 2. Oh yeah, these are like reverse. Super confusing. I don't know why we don't just pass in both entities and then just let's do that instead. This is I'm just gonna comment this out for now, unless something goes wrong. Okay, we'll just pass an entity, and then this can just same thing here. So entity and then entity two. It's probably better than doing all the like pointer get function stuff anyways. Let's change this to okay, so instead of doing that, I'm just gonna assume this is contact A, fixture A is entity one, and if it's not, then we can just fix it. Get component, transform component. Translation. What's this I'm at for? Yeah, translation. X. I guess actually you could also get the rotation with this. I don't know why you would need it, but you could. So I'm just gonna do this for both of those. Just change this to entity two. The system is kind of janky, not gonna lie. Like the hit info stuff. Probably fix it up. Not really worried about on collision exit right now. We'll fix it later if we have to. Like if this ends up working, then we'll probably fix it. But okay, let's build this. Run it. Tank game.cryproj. Okay. This, what do you mean this? This method. You just revert this and then because actually if you look back here, entity one is the thing that we hit, so that's this one. So that one here. Still don't understand why the positions are off. World, yeah, it says world position, but I'm not sure. It's like because what if we do like auto or just glm vec2 vec3 entity pause equals entity dot get component transform component dot translation. Just because I'm curious. See if these are actually different. I bet they are. I have to cut it probably in about 8 minutes. That'll be 2 hours long. Okay. Um. So, what is this? You can just look here. 43, 6, 57, 4. Yeah, that's not even close. I don't think. Well, the 4 might be correct. Probably not, though. Well, yeah, it is, but why be? So, X is -43, -57. This one is... Okay, so maybe it is correct. Then why would the line render be off? I'm probably making a really, really stupid mistake right now. And I'm just not realizing it. Probably like adding something to the position. Uh, yeah, maybe that would be the problem. I don't know. We can comment this out. This doesn't even to that doesn't even need to exist. What is this? It just shoots. Yeah, try this without this line of code here. I mean, it's still very wrong. At least it doesn't crash though. That's not even close to like where it hit it at all. Why is it 30-0? I'm convinced this is scripting and not like I'm convinced this is a problem with scripting and stuff and not necessarily actually the C++ side of it. Maybe, I don't know. Why would it be 30-0? It's, like, why would it be in a Y position of 0? It makes no sense. Then it's almost as if like I don't know. It just seems to be very broken. Like, is it? Because I'm shooting it too fast or something? I doubt. I doubt that's the issue, but like if I shoot it super super slow or something, it's 5 minutes until it's OBS. There's 5 minutes until 2 hours. Reduce that quite a lot. Okay, well that's interesting. It's setting the line's position before I even shoot it. Wait, is it setting it to the previous one? I bet it is. It might be. I don't know what's going on now. It's like setting it though before I even shoot. I mean before the bullet even like hits it. Well, I mean, yeah, that would. We gotta wait. We need to wait until this like uh we need to wait until the bullet actually hits the thing to do it. Like, it definitely should be after the shoot method at least, and then like I don't know, can you sleep or something? It's not async, so you can't do that actually. Mm, trying to think of how we could wait until we could have like a boolean in here, and then when it hits set it to true, and then on update, then do the set positions. That's probably a better idea. Let's go in here, and then why don't we just do this, and then we'll do if. I need to just hold a reference to this bullet, to be honest. As hit or something. And we'll do this. And then we'll set it to false. I need brackets here, or braces, whatever you want to call them. Let's go in here, runtime bullet. Public bool as hit equals false by default. And then what we'll do as hit was true. So underscore under dot as hit, or no, this. And calling find by name all like this many times, especially on updates, very bad idea. Don't follow this kind of coding thing. This will be fixed later. What we're gonna do is just hold a reference to it instead of literally getting it like every single time on update, and then after that getting it 3 more times after you have already obtained the reference. Terrible idea, but it doesn't really matter right now. We're just kind of hacking it in. Then we'll do it the right way later. Or why did I set it to true? False. That's a little bit confusing. Yeah, this doesn't have a hitbox above the tank. It doesn't have a hitbox. Why it's doing that? I was confused why the position is so off, though. I don't know. It's really confusing. Well, it's been 2 hours, so I think I'm gonna cut the stream. So, I mean, at least we have work set out for us next time. I'll write down some stuff after the stream. But, anyways, that's pretty much it for today. I will see y'all later.